There's a reason some ancient solutions outperform modern gear, and today's topic is a perfect example. Before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to Warfield Prepper Chronicles and hit that like button so you don't miss future deep dives. Let's get straight into what matters. Why the traditional black goat hair tent creates natural climate control. Desert nomads across North Africa and the Arabian Peninsula relied on a tent design woven from black goat hair. This wasn't accidental. Goat hair fibers tighten when wet and loosen when dry. In the scorching desert heat, the loose weave allows controlled airflow through microscopic gaps, creating steady cross-ventilation. As temperatures rise, hot air escapes through the top because the loosely woven roof lets heat dissipate instead of trapping it. Modern nylon tents trap hot air like a greenhouse, which is why they become ovens by mid-morning, while these nomadic tents stay several degrees cooler simply by allowing heat to leave as easily as it enters. This same fabric becomes nearly waterproof when rain falls. The fibers swell and close the gaps, shedding water instead of letting it soak through. You get airflow when it's needed and protection when nature turns. This dynamic behavior is something modern synthetics don't replicate in the same way. You know, the structure of the tent is actually designed to redirect heat instead of just absorbing it. Now, the black colour of the goat hair canopy might seem a bit counterintuitive at first, but it works because the material absorbs heat right at the surface and then quickly vents it upwards. That way, the interior stays shaded and, well, noticeably cooler, since the heat doesn't radiate downward. The tall, stretched roofline of these tents also plays a crucial role in preventing heat from building up. Nomadic tents are made low on the sides and high in the centre, which, interestingly, creates a natural chimney effect. As the air inside heats up, it rises and exits through the tiny pores at the ridge. The result is, quite simply, constant passive cooling. So, if you ever find yourself out in the field, there's actually a way to use this principle directly. When you're building a semi-permanent shelter, try using a darker, breathable natural fabric instead of those plastic tarps. Keep the sides low, raise the centre, and make sure to leave a small gap along the top ridge to let the heat escape. Honestly, you'll feel the difference straight away during those hot afternoons. So, modular panels let you control ventilation all day long. You see, nomads didn't put up a fixed structure. Instead, they hung panels that could be opened or closed, depending on where the sun was. As the sun moved, the shade wall moved too. It's a simple idea, but it means a single tent can adapt to shifting desert conditions, all without having to pick up and move. These days, a lot of modern tents just don't allow you to control which direction heat or wind comes from. That often leaves you absolutely baking on one side, while the other side of the tent just sits there, totally unused. Now, you can actually use this method yourself by carrying a few extra side panels made from breathable cloth. Just tie them off to your shelter frame and, adjust them as the day goes on. It's a really handy way to fine-tune your microclimate, and you don't need any extra gear. So, let's talk about how portability and tensioning really help keep the shelter cool and stable. The tent's wooden poles and rope system, well, they allow for constant adjustment. By tightening the roof during the day, you can boost airflow and stability, while loosening it at night helps trap a bit more warmth. This level of control is actually quite important, especially when temperatures can swing so dramatically. Modern tents rarely give you this manual flexibility. If you're experimenting with primitive shelter building, practice adjusting roof tension throughout the day. Small shifts in angle and tightness can change airflow by a surprising amount. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Warfield Prepper Chronicles and share this guide with others who appreciate serious, practical historical knowledge.